Hey, what's up everyone? So for today, Q&A, we'll be doing 9 questions, okay? Thanks to you guys, we have 9 questions for today. So without further ado, let's go! Okay, the first one. Apakah lagu atau album yang anda akan syorkan buat pendengar yang tak berapa biasa dengan lagu rock atau metal, di mana anda rasa lagu atau album tersebut boleh mengubah pandangan pendengar? Okay, which song or album would you recommend to non-metalheads or people who don't listen to rock and roll or rock music, and how do these songs or album would somehow change their perspectives? Okay, so here I've wrapped up like a list. So for me, I would recommend System of a Down, Toxicity and Question, then Metallica, Enter Sandman, The Unforgiven 2, Avenged Sevenfold, Gunslinger, Almost Easy, Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, Going Under, and the latest one, Use My Voice. Queen, Stone Cold Crazy, Ghost, Dance Macabre, Motley Crue, Shout to the Devil, Kickstart My Heart, Royal Blood, 10 Ton Skeleton, Little Monster, Come On Over, Muse, Psycho, Stockholm Syndrome, Bullet for My Valentine, Heart Burst Into Fire, Trivium in Waves, Periphery, Alpha, Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane, AC/DC, Walk All Over You, Back in Black, Hailstorm, Love Bites, Michael Jackson, Dirty Diana, Audioslave, Show Me How to Live, Foo Fighters, Best of You, The Pretender, Green Day, Boulevard of the Broken, and Iron Maiden, The Trooper. And for albums, I would just recommend this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So there you have it. Okay, next one. Industri muzik di Malaysia ni hanya kita nampak sokongan kepada penyanyi sahaja. Adakah pemain muzik itu bukan pemuzik sebagaimana peminat menganggap penyanyi itu sebagai pemuzik? Bagaimana agaknya cara nak membuka mata dan telinga pendengar atau peminat di Malaysia supaya melihat pemain muzik ini sama level, masyhur seperti penyanyi? Why people why? Okay, so basically how do we see singers and musicians to be on par? Or why do people say that, you know, they always focus on the singers or the vocalists, and why less attention is being given to the musicians? Okay, why? Okay, first and foremost, you have to understand that people speak. Okay, we human beings, we speak, and speaking therefore is a form of communication. Okay, so people understand words, therefore meaning in the lyrics. So when the people sing, people will listen, the listeners will listen to the lyrics, okay? So we understand the meaning of the song. Is it about love? Is it about heartbreak? Or is it about what we do, okay? And then for musicians, on the other hand, we understand notes and what's being played. So therefore, music is our lingua franca for musicians, okay? So we don't expect the normal listeners, okay, to understand, okay, what's the key? Is it in the key of G? Or is he playing maybe A minor pentatonic? Is the band playing in 6/8? So these things fall under like the musician's perspective or how we think, our mindset. Okay, simply it is the fact that without good musicians, the band won't be lively, and you know, if the singer is just singing, he or she would need the musicians for the music. Okay, and have you ever watched the video where Dato Awie actually shred? Okay, let's watch. Okay, and one more. The singer Bruno himself actually played drums in one of these live shows. Okay, let's watch. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so, but there are good musicians that really support artists, like Matthias Azato for Jessie J and Tori Kelly, Jan Majura for Evanescence, our Asamat for Salam Music and Ultimate for the song Bangkit, and Orienti for the late Michael Jackson. Okay, so there are many things in this aspect where you can slowly understand. I would say musicians deserve to be highlighted. Okay, we should know like who's playing for which artist. Okay, next one. Kenapa ramai orang mengatakan bahawa Squier Telecaster Affinity Single Coil tidak layak gelar gitar high gain? Why isn't Squier Telecaster Affinity Single Coil is it considered a high metal guitar? Okay, so I hope you're talking about this guitar, right? Okay. John 5 and Richie Kotzen actually use Telecaster for their music, okay? And here I have a video by one of my favorite YouTubers, Jared Dine. So he used single coil and also humbuckers. So let's watch. Okay, so I would say that the Telecaster has certain sort of bite to its tune, and for the humbucker guitar, I would say it has more clarity and more responsiveness when it comes to sound. So I don't know, but for certain people, they prefer to use Telecaster for rock and metal, okay? Same as the Strat, but it depends on how you use it, okay? Because different guitar, different tune. Alright, moving on. Boleh bincangkan mengenai M Line 6 yang selalu disindir tuta. Kenapa selalu jadi mangsa sindiran sinis ya? Memang tak bagus ke? Okay, so he's asking why the Line 6 amps have always been receiving negative comments or negative perspective. Is it not good? Okay, I don't really use Line 6 amps, so if I could recall, I haven't actually used any Line 6 amps, okay. But I've searched on YouTube, and here are some videos that you could actually see how a Line 6 amp would sound like. Okay, I would say the Line 6 amp doesn't suck, but I think it's more suited for like a bedroom amp or like a practice amp or like an amp you would carry to like a band's rehearsal, you know. And I think if you want to use recording or for like production wise for your music, I think it's not wrong to use Line 6. I think Line 6 does sound alright. But I mean, it makes sense. Say that you have been using the X effects and also maybe a good Marshall amp, and then suddenly you use like a Digitech death metal pedal. You're going to compare a lot when it comes to the tone and the sound. So it's quite normal for people to do like an A-B kind of comparison with many things. Next one. Okay, ada lagi soalan. Mengapa masih ada lagi percetusan antara orang lama dan orang baru? Genre dan sub-genre. Okay, so why is there like a clash between the old musicians and also the young musicians or the new musicians? Is it because of like genre and sub-genre? I would like to say that the old musicians have been in the music scene or like in the industry for so long, like maybe 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of experience. And maybe for the young or new musicians, we could be more like gifted or talented. We have more input, more ideas, fresh ideas. But sometimes it's also cool for us new musicians or young musicians to hang out with the old musicians. Okay, we can interchange ideas. Okay, so it's a good socializing experience too. Just that some old musicians tend to be a little bit like they have this attitude kind of issue where they tend to be like a little bit on the show off side, you know, a bit bossy, arrogant. Okay, and we young musicians sometimes we feel like we know many things, and we tend to be a little bit, I don't know, like comfortable and also a bit of like showing off. Okay, so if I were to relate genre and sub-genre to the question earlier, I mean, we musicians, the young ones, we are alright listening to hip-hop, experimental, gent, or maybe like some progressive stuff, but we don't expect the old musicians to listen to these genres. And on the other hand, the old musicians don't expect us young musicians to listen to songs or music like from the 80s, 70s, 60s or something by Elvis Presley, okay? So it's pretty much like we have to look at the context. Okay, so music genres and subgenres. I got something from Google, here it is. Okay, so maybe like for rock, we have alternative rock and also like indie rock, punk, progressive rock, and for like R&B we have, you know, neo soul, soul, funk. Okay, so there are many things in this topic. And I would like to highlight, like, if you have heard the genre of music Nintendo Core, or maybe like shoegaze, okay, weird names, okay. As time passes by, new type of music is being introduced. Next question, minta Sifu terangkan cage system. Can you please explain about cage system, Sifu? Okay, I'm not a Sifu, I'm not a master of guitar, okay. I may know certain things, so I try to maybe like help others. Okay, so what is cage system? So here, from an article by Premier Guitar, so the cage system derives its name from 5 basic open chord shapes: C, A, G, E, and D. Alright, so it's based on the chord C, A, G, E, and D. Okay, so say like we have, for example, C major, right? Okay, this is also C major. This is also C major. This is also C major. Okay, right. How? Okay, first we have the normal C shape, right? Okay, and then the next one, this one. This one is based on the A chord shape. Okay, so we have A, 1 semitone higher, we have B flat. 1 semitone higher, we have B. 1 semitone higher, we have C. Okay, then next one, this shape, right? This one is based on the shape of the E chord, right? The E chord. Okay, bring it up 1 semitone higher, we have F. Then F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, and finally C, right? Then we have this one, okay? Okay, this one is based on the shape of D, right? So we have D, right? Okay, then 1 semitone higher, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, and you have C. And one more is like based on the shape of G, okay? This one, if you use a capo, okay, we have this one can be used for C major. Why? Okay, we have G. Okay, G. Then we have G sharp, A, B flat, B, C. Right, there you have it. And also with the cage system, we know the location of the notes on the fretboard. So it's like a fretboard visualization kind of thing. Okay, say we want to play the note E, right? Okay, E, 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 C. Okay, okay. Okay, so we know the location of the notes, right? Or you want to play something like unison, right? We have A, you know? So this actually helps us with the location of the notes, like the visualization. Or maybe you want to play like minor pentatonic shape, okay? Like you have like A minor pentatonic, the normal one. But we can also play like this. Or maybe or maybe yeah, so it helps us. Next one, boss, tunjuk cara main tapping ala Ichika Nito. Okay, if you don't know who is Ichika Nito, he is a young, talented, creative Japanese guitar player. And I think on YouTube you can actually search for him. And one of his, like his songs, use all the strings tuned to E. And one more is like on the bass guitar, like the strings are tuned to D, D, E, A, D, right there. So you can check them out. Okay, so I've written a riff, so hopefully we enjoy. Right, let's go. pretty much like chords and tapping. Okay, so we have D minor 7. Okay, then we're gonna tap on the B string, 10, 13, 12, and then the G string and the high E string together, 12. So this is a tap and pull off, okay? So strum. Okay, then next one, G minor 7, same tapping. Okay, then we have B flat additional 9, then we tap on the G string, 9, 10, 9, then higher E string, 10th fret. Okay, so right, then we have some of the natural harmonic. Okay, we slide on the 5th to the 5th fret of the E string. So then we have natural harmonics. Okay, so we have D string 7th fret, artificial natural harmonic, and the G string 7th fret. Then we have this one, D string 9th fret, and natural harmonic on G string 12th fret. So then the next part we have B flat major 13, right? Then we tap on G string 10th fret and B string 10th fret. So just tap, no pull off, right? So okay, and A minor 7 flat 13, tap the same thing. Then you have G7 over B, and the final one is so we have D string 7th fret, G string open, and B string 5th fret. Then we tap on the G string 10th fret. So this signifies, this chord. Next one, apakah regimen khas yang perlu buat untuk kuasai 8 string playing? What sort of regime or specialized regime or routine do you need to master the 8 string guitar? Specifically working bass lines on 8 string and thumping. Wow, I mean, I'm not really a pro on 8 string, man. Maybe you just need to contact Tosin Abasi, Okay, so for this one, I'm just going to use 2 chords for the walking bass line kind of thing. So we have C major 7, then F major 7. Okay, so the first part is going to be like on the C major 7. So I'm going to use like a triad bass. So it's going to be C, D, E, B. Right, so the B string, 1st fret, 3rd fret, E string open, then A string, 2nd fret. So we have like this. Okay, so I'm just going to play the G and the B string, as in, like major 7, C major 7. So we have like this. Okay, and then the second thing for the C major 7, you can actually play like this. C, B, G, G. Okay, so B string, lower B string, sorry, 1st fret, open the lower string, okay, 3rd fret, then E string, 3rd fret. So C, B, G, G. Right, so okay, then we move to F major 7. Right, so we play this. Okay, so we play F, G, G, A. Right, so D string, 1st fret, 3rd fret, lower string, 3rd fret, 5th fret. Okay. Okay, and then we can also we are going down. So we have this. Okay, so this one is F, E, D, B. Okay, then it takes us back to C major 7. Okay, so the B string, lower B string, 6, 5, 3, 0. Okay, open. So if I just gonna play the bass, it's gonna be like this. Okay, so there you have it. Alright, for thumping, just gonna make sure your thumb, just do the thumbs up and make sure your thumb is like this. It's almost like this, and it's also called the hitchhiker's thumb. Okay, can you do this? Right. Then you're just going to pick one string and you're going to do a double stroke or taka. Alright. Okay. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right. For the first exercise, I'm just going to give a simple one. So we have B, D, muted, muted. Right. So the lower B string 0, 3, and then the E string and the A string just muted. Right. So we're going to do a double stroke. So down, up, mute, mute. Down, up, mute, mute. Down, up, mute, mute. Right. So if you speed it up a little. And then the other one you can do is hammer on and thumb pick. Right, so we have so we have the E string 5/7, which is A B. Then the A string we just double stroke. Okay, down up. Last question. Right, in life, which do you prefer playing? Which instrument you spend more time? Ukulele, 6-string, 7-string, or 8-string guitar? Okay, so most of the time I would just play my 8-string guitar and maybe a bit of keyboard, also my 6-string guitar, and my acoustics actually tuned down to drop B, sometimes drop C, so it's like a lot of things to experiment with. And right now it's tough. I'm going to answer this question, it's a tough choice between the ukulele and also the 8-string guitar. Okay, give me about 10 seconds. Okay, I would say the 8-string guitar because it's quite rare. I mean, there are not many people playing the instrument, and I actually wanted to choose ukulele because people usually play the ukulele and sing, but if you do it like fingerstyle on ukulele, maybe you might gain some attention. But overall, I would just choose the 8-string guitar because it's something interesting, and also it's new to me, and it's been making me more creative. So let's hope for the best. And my choice is, for this question, 8-string guitar. Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. Questions for today's Q&A. So let's meet next time. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you like me, subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's meet again next time. Goodbye.